I got peer pressured into doing.
And we're live.
USCCA.
What's that?
USCCA is your advertisement.
Ah, nice. Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Let some people pop on in here. Let's see. Got some early follower. Dave Lloyd's here. Arnie S. What's going on? Al Ben, Neon Koala. I just looked at your recipe. It looks yummy. I like the description. James Rivera, what's going on? Good morning. Let everyone pile on in here. I thought about doing something different with the poll, but then I think it would possibly exclude people though. Instead of doing profiles, doing individual flavors and having almost like a challenge where you got to use like the winning flavor, you use that in a mix, but then there's a lot of people that may not have certain flavors, so I don't want to exclude anybody. So it's like, I mean, the idea sounds good, but I think application wise, not everyone has, a shit ton of flavors to be able to do something like that. So Tim, you had an interesting day yesterday.
Yeah, lost power. You know what the thing is? Here, I only lose power if the sun's out. And it was after the storm was over. Power goes out.
Wow. Now how
Like
far
literally I'm set.
Now was it a big brush fire that took out the transformer or what have you, or took out
I'm
the power
not
line?
sure. I just know that when I was headed home from work, I saw a bunch of people flashing lights at me. I thought, okay, so I'm driving below the speed limit, thinking, okay, there must be cops up ahead.
Yep. Or an
And then
accident or something.
I turned on into my driveway and stuff. Nothing going on. Get home, just sit down, start setting up the stream, and literally the power goes out. I went outside and I was going to go out and check, and that's when I shot the video. Was when I went outside to go check, and here go all the fire trucks running by. And then I checked the local thing. It said there's a brush fire. So I don't know exactly what happened. Never went up the road, but it's like a lot of fire trucks went by. Little lights and sirens.
Oh yeah. Tim B, good morning. Lady Liberty, or good afternoon, Tim B. I forgot you're over in Europe. Lady Liberty, good morning. Crazy hot, 107 yesterday in Chicagoland area. Damn, it cooled down. I guess you could say a little bit here. It hasn't been as oppressive this week, which has been
Tim B. I got peer pressured into it. But no, it is. We're gonna after this show at 2:00. I'm gonna go live for the grapefruit. Besides, it actually pairs with this because that was the second place for last week, is why I chose it.
Yeah.
I already got a recipe in my head. I just haven't made it yet.
Oh, see, early poll results. Strawberry Jam has jumped into the lead when at first nobody was voted on that one. With Banana behind it, and Boysenberry and Bakery Lemon pulling up the rear. Oh, now Bakery Lemon someone just voted for Bakery Lemon. There's something different. I always think about last minute. It's like, all right, well, what should we do? What should we do next week? What could I throw in there to be interesting?
That is true. Boysenberry. All I can think is boysenberry raspberry now.
Oh yeah, well, that's a great flavor.
Love that flavor. Love that flavor.
Rocky Tooney, what's going on? Well, Strawberry Jam profile. I mean, you could obviously use one-on-one Strawberry Jam, but you can also there's other jammy strawberries, like Shisha Strawberry from Inaware is kind of jammy.
VTA, Big Train Strawberry Jam's a good one.
Yeah, and they also have a shisha strawberry. It's a little bit on the jammier side too. Vape Train does.
Yep.
Well, Lady Liberty, that just make your insides taste a little bit better. The pineapple does it. Free Rider, what's going on?
Wait a minute. Why is it your fault?
Oh.
I would actually say it would be more my fault or possibly Wayne's fault.
Yeah, because of the pool party.
Yeah, the pool party thing got chosen, and then I added that peanut.
But the pool party was your idea.
It was, but the pina colada mix I made, I also put on the 10-hour playlist of the pina colada song.
Oh, God.
And then I played it for like 6 hours.
Oh God. Daniel, what's up, Daniel?
So then we went out the next day and got everything to make pina coladas, and we tested against it. And in here, spot on with the famous mix, mixing it the right way, because it's actually not very pineapple forward. But in the RDA, the way I like to mix it is a little pineapple forward when I make my own pina colada mix.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like in the RDA.
Yeah, Rocky. We set up a GoFundMe and got Tim his electric bill paid, so they turned it back on.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time it came on last night, I thought about it. I mean, they almost had me convinced to go live at 9 last night, but it's like power just came on. It is a sauna in here. I was too wiped from the heat.
Muth, glad to see you. We missed you. I know you had other engagements, and I totally understand that. And glad to see you join us this morning. Now, I was looking at a few other recipes too. It's like, there's some good stuff out there. There's some good recipes. I'm waiting to see if Fiddy puts his up last minute or something, because I know he wasn't satisfied with his.
Fiddy didn't
it looked good. It looked good though. I don't see why he wasn't satisfied with it, but we are all perfectionists. I don't know. Sometimes I just throw shit out there just to see if it sticks. Sometimes it does.
Well, that's the thing. You ever notice it's always the one time that you are testing something just to see if it works, or you just throw something quick together because you're in a hurry, and it's not your best work, and you know what? You're just kind of testing something, and that's the one someone decides to review.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like my pool party mix, I still have to actually mix it, but I threw it out there. It's one of the ones I just threw out there to see if it sticks.
As soon as he picked pool party, I started mixing it, before the end of the show.
Oh yeah, see, well, I started concepting it. Leo, what's going on, Leo? Yes, that's where I was with that mix, and I almost hope he doesn't actually throw it in there. I hope a lot of people just participate, and because
I don't care.
Every week, I mean, every time it seems like he throws me in there, and let's say with the last one, it actually got past the first round, but I really didn't put a whole lot of effort into that one either. The SSA one, though. I just basically took another recipe and just adapted it.
In my case, it was I've been telling them that I would turn one in, and turn one in, and I haven't done it. And when he picked the pool party theme, and it was actually my idea, I felt, well, I gotta throw one in.
Yeah.
And the first thing that pops in my head, I need to make a pina colada, but I need a better one than usual.
There you go.
Because I made a few, and I was like, I was never really satisfied with any of them. But I had an idea because I got the different coconuts in, and I kind of figured out the lime, the pineapple I wanted, the pineapple mix. So it's like, yeah, I think I got this.
Kerplop, you must. What, are you hungover, or were you up all night, or both?
Or both. Oh, speaking of, happy birthday to Adam. It's technically tomorrow, but he had a good birthday party last night. I don't know if he's
I'm sure he did.
The chat.
I'll be surprised if he's awake yet.
Yeah, me too. I hope he had a great night. Happy birthday to my brother today too. My youngest brother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Zach.
And today's Paul Vaping Bachelor's birthday as well. He doesn't want to hang out over here much, but I see him in other chats. He hangs out with Fagan's crew.
Was it Ian's birthday yesterday?
Yes, Ian. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
Right there he is. Ian, right there.
Yes, happy birthday once again, Sir Ian.
Yeah. You have no idea how tempting it is
Rocky,
to click on
yesterday
that
was
link
your
and
birthday
just
too?
listen to Ping Pong.
That's right. Yeah, yesterday was Rocky Tooney's birthday as well.
Oh, happy birthday, Rocky.
Gareth Martin, good morning or good afternoon. I believe you're over in the UK.
Yum. Yeah, I haven't had an ADV that I haven't been able to put down for a while, so this is actually kind of nice. It worked out that way.
I'm actually in here. I'm still vaping the Boston cream donut from Fitty. I mixed up another 100 mils of it last week or earlier this week. I think I mixed it on Tuesday when I got home. Mixed another 100 mils.
Let's see, it's August, so
Dave Marsh, good day, sir. Or should I say good evening to you, because it's about 1 a.m. your time? 1 a.m. Monday already? Dave had a live stream Australian Vape Show, 4:30 in the morning. Dude, you sleep?
I saw that. Yeah, and the Kinder Bar Challenge, you guys, thank you so much for the participation so far. I still got to get some more of the fringe flavors, but all the Bull City flavors are ordered as of last night, not the up to date to what was there. I might have to do a last minute order at the end of this because it'll be the end of this month is when we're going to call it.
Yeah.
You guys really did participate a lot, and there are a lot of flavors I had to pick up for that challenge, and I'm not done yet.
Let's see. Well, I just look at it this way: Nanaimo bar, hazelnut, and you're done. Sweetener, you're done. A little bit of sweet coconut. The sweet coconut always helps with chocolates. Steve Johnson, what's going on?
Yeah, grapefruit will be after this. We're gonna have a little fun.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern, hour after we shut it down. I said I'll be heading over to the. You work night shift. That explains it.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a food truck festival in town starting at 2, so I may head over there a little bit later. So
why would you go to a food festival place when you got someone like you in town that makes your own stuff on the Blackstone? I mean, the food festival seems like a step down, but
I still, since I got the patio poured, I still have to reset up my Blackstone. I need to do
frozen water.
I need to do a new seasoning on it, so I haven't been using it for a few weeks. I'm almost afraid to open the cover and see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to clean it up really good.
I still gotta season mine. I haven't gotten around to it because like the last few weeks have been just brutally hot and a lot of very busy.
Oh yeah.
Like I said yesterday, I ended up working over.
I like going to the food truck festivals now because you get different ideas of stuff to cook too.
That is a good idea. You know, like you get an idea from a pool party, you actually go out and buy the mix to make the actual real famous pina colada mix.
Yeah.
And yeah, pina coladas twice. Yeah.
Oh, Tim B just moved into a new house. Congratulations.
I saw that.
Oh, okay. Ian, for the Kinder Bar, I guess Ian has a revision.
Yeah. Try to leave up just the ones that you think are closest. Just because it'll make it easier because there's a lot more recipes than we thought. Pick your favorite. I mean, if you do have two that you're a little unsure, they're really, really, really close, and it's kind of like on the fence, that'd be different. But if you're pretty sure one's just not quite a Kinder Bar, I mean, you can leave it up and just, I don't know, maybe take off the hashtag Kinder because honestly, even you just put Kinder and take off the hashtag, and then we'll know someone might still want to mix it, and then put in your notes that it's a really good mix because it could be not quite a Kinder Bar, but it could be actually as tasty or tastier than a Kinder Bar. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Kinder Bar inspired. Ode to
the Kinder Bar.
This challenge is shaping up to be a big one. I'm actually I'm not going to hate testing these things. It's going to be delicious.
Oh, yeah. But just sourcing all the flavors. That's the hard
There's
part.
only about 8 or 9 that are hard. 2 of them are really difficult because I'm not sure if they're made anymore. And Sifu, it's your fault. He's the one that's got 2 of them. 2 of the flavors that
Oh, he should know better then. You don't put stuff out there, if you can't, if it, the flavors aren't sourced, if in a challenge like this.
like the medicine flower dark chocolate, that's in a few. And that makes sense because, it's also a flavor that I've been that's why I wanted to open it to other stuff, is because that's one of the ones I wanted to force my hand to get.
Yeah, I get that.
But then there's this weird stuff like Tam was helping me look for some of these. I guess the nut mix for one, FA nut mix.
Okay, yeah.
You can get it, but you can't get it in Bull City. So
I think you could get it at Bull City one time. It might be just
that's what we're looking, unless they change the name, which we're trying to figure out, but we couldn't find it. So
that happens.
I might have to source that elsewhere. But that one I'd heard of before, but there's a couple others that Sifu put in there that maybe have different names that Tam and I were working our way through and talking about the other day. And she's heard them, and it might have been the old names. It might have been just renamed.
Oh, let me look at something here. FA nut mix.
But anyhow, I mean, it's sourceable. It was a big cart for the Kinder Bar Challenge, and I did pick up some stuff for Noted in there too. So it's the biggest cart I've ever ordered from Bull City. So
now why did I do it like that? Okay, let's try it this way.
And there was a lot of Flavora in this cart, so it wasn't a cheap cart.
Oh damn, that just went even worse. Like, no, let's just do no, not TFA. Flavor art. How about that? Let's just go this way.
I mean, I would have ordered more milk and honey, but apparently, Rocky didn't give permission. Do we buy? Are we supposed to buy a season pass to Rocky Tooney's Land of Milk and Honey in order to get milk and honey? Is that the plan?
It could be, yeah. I see you got the Mad Fruit. They change it to Mad Mix. Wow, it jumps from Nona's Cake to Oakwood. There's no other N's? Something's not right there.
Morning, Fitty. There's Fitty.
There's Fitty. I am looking here. Huh, that is weird. It's not there. I'm trying to see if they did change the name any.
You mean my other wife, Dave, from Dash Shapes, could get it for me? Long story. He said it, not me.
Wow, that's something. Yeah, that's really weird. It's not there.
And that guy has talent, by the way. Dave does. Really good talent.
I can
Dave
imagine.
From Dash Shapes.
Oh yeah.
Just saw the camera. I mean, he had one really, really nice, sweet camera, but then he had this other camera with him when he came to DC. I mean, it worked fine, but the thing looked like it was had been duct taped up, and it was pretty rough looking.
Oh yeah.
But some of the videos those guys have shot, he has shot for the Dash Shapes. I miss all the old videos being up all the time. It's not like it was.
No, it's not. It sucks that they had to. It's messed up that Element Vape still has a channel and basically selling stuff on there, but Dash Vape's channel got taken down because he was told he was selling stuff.
Yeah, and he was also doing comedian
yeah, and a lot of advocacy comedies. And yeah, I mean it's definitely wrong that his got taken down the way it did. Definitely not fair.
It made me very sad when that happened.
Oh yeah.
It's that whole gag order thing they got going on.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
And you know who actually causes all the advertising for the for kids and teens and stuff like that.
Yeah, the ones that.
Oh, let's see. Truth is probably the number one.
Mm-hmm.
Making it look interesting. This is like the DARE program all over again. Hey, they give you a drug list, and this is what it does. It's like, oh, I might not have figured that out on my own, but thank you for the list.
Yeah. Hey, Fiddy, are you going to make your mix public for today, or are you still keeping it on the DL because you didn't care for it? Yeah, I didn't know Dash Race was still actually in business in Canada. I thought they just moved everything over to Europe and said, screw it.
Nope, they're still in business. It's just, yeah, Dave. It was funny. Dave is hilarious.
Well, that nut mix, I bet you could find it over at
It's at Flavor Jungle.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
So I said I have to do a few sourcing things. It's gonna be interesting, and Tam's gonna help me try and source them the least sources as possible.
Okay,
I got a little bit of time.
Let me refresh.
Because if we close it out at the end of this month, that means I'll have to grab last minute flavors at the end of the month anyways. So I'll wait until then to grab all these special ones. It'll take a little time to come in. This is going to take a while before it's all done because I got to let it steep. So this is probably going to wind up being more of a Christmas present for Nick by the time it's all done.
Probably, yeah. Well, that'll be good though.
But it's the only way to make it so it's a fair contest. I mean, this isn't a tiny little like throw together three, four ingredients and we got it.
Yeah.
This is we're trying to nail an actual profile. Extra credit, I'll be checking, but hashtag AeroBar, mint AeroBar, but you hashtag AeroBar. Let's see if we can get a mint AeroBar. I can love those things.
Oh god.
Net Reality made me made something the other day I'm supposed to mix up and try, so we'll see.
Yeah, he's another one that's shutting down his line, unfortunately. Because I saw Nick Evans he had to shut one of his lines down, and Graham. I mean, is it like the TPD stuff over there that's causing this, or is it just lack of sales?
It's complicated.
Okay.
it's a more
Nick was
business
saying,
thing.
Yeah, I know with Nick with his Ancient Elixirs line, it was something about some of the flavors he couldn't source anymore or something.
Yeah, well, some of it is the TPD stuff with with some stuff, but
There's always
some of
politics
it's
involved.
business models and all kinds of stuff. They have to do special things, so gotta figure stuff out. Just keep an eye out. This isn't the last we've seen of Graham. Let's put it that way.
No, we couldn't get away with that easy.
No, we tried. No, I mean, sorry, Graham.
I keep hitting refresh and Biddy's mix isn't showing up. I'll wait a couple minutes, see if maybe it catches up.
I just did it. Calm down. I don't see it either. Oh, did he put in all the flavors?
No, I don't think so. I'll double check that. I haven't checked all the flavors yet. I should check there because I know.
Yep.
Browse recipes.
I like about all the flavors is you can put up pictures with it and stuff without having to do special weird crap.
Nope, nobody put any over there.
I might put this over there after if it turns out good. I'm not going to bother copying it if it didn't turn out delicious, this mix.
It is still saying I have.
Ooh, who's that? Oh, Paul. Ooh. Paul, nice submission.
What's that
for midweek critique?
Okay.
Strawberry watermelon pineapple smoothie on a hot day by the pool. Hey, you know what?
I saw
that's got pineapple in it. Hey, mine has pineapple in it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Maybe you should check the. Oh, by the way, the guys have been picking on Wayne a little bit about this. We got a new hashtag for show's recipes. Wayne jumped on the train too, so you're the godfather of this. So.
Oh, now I see why, Fiddy. You didn't put the hashtag on it. That's why it's not coming up. But we got you.
Actually, it sounds really good. Sorry, I'm looking at Paul's recipe here.
It's there, but
Oh, the strawberry sour belt's in it too. Nice. Good job, Paul. Canadian Vapor. It looks yummy. Let's see.
see if it'll probably fix it. Put the hashtag in there. If not, I can just have it in another window. I can pull it up. And morning, Bigfoot. If I didn't already say good morning to you.
All right, I looked at Neon's. I hadn't looked at Dave Lloyd's yet, but I like the name.
Fix. Cool.
Oh, God.
What's that, Dave Lloyd's?
Yeah.
There it is. Pineapple dessert. Yep. Oh, I didn't look at. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Simple 3-flavor mix, too.
Yep.
Picnic ham. Hell yeah.
Oh. Good one. Good one, Dave.
I just realized I'm in top chat.
Ah.
Oh, Strawberry Jam's leading 52% right now, too. Blowing out the field.
Strawberry jam's a good flavor.
Oh, yeah.
So much you can do with it.
Mm-hmm. You can almost do like a daiquiri with it, too. You want to stay on the boozy side. Throw Strawberry Jam in with it.
Good. You want to stay on that summertime kick.
Make a strawberry daiquiri.
But then you got to make a real one to pair with it. To make sure it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Flavor test against a real thing and never possible.
We might as well, as we're talking about the mixes, might as well start pulling them up. Here we go. Here. I'm going to start at the bottom. I always do. We'll start with Fitties right off the bat. Pineapple dessert. This looks yummy. And I can mix it too. So, I mean, I love the picture. Yeah, Flavor West Yellow Cake at 1.5. Flavor Caramel for that brown sugar at 0.75. Custard Premium at 2. Funky Pineapple 1.5. Pineapple from Flavor at 1. Which is probably one of my favorite pineapples, especially to mix with. I really like it in boozy drinks. Flavor West Sweetener at 1/2, and Vanilla Ice Cream at 3. Simple, straightforward. Probably get some nice nuances there. Nice, you get that creamy cake notes, and yeah, and that pineapple in there, and make it a pineapple cake. Yes, that looks good. And we'll skip mine for the moment. We'll go to Session Drummers, which I'm glad to see Session Drummer play along this week. He's got fizzy. He's called soft serving up pineapple. So it's like a Dole Whip type of deal. Got fizzy sherbet at 0.6, French vanilla ice cream Hankson at 0.4, juicy lemon 0.4 from Capella, 2.95% Sugarloaf pineapple. Why it didn't go 3? Probably just was it probably mixing by drops. Vanilla ice cream Liquid Barn at 2, vanilla swirl 1.75, and Vienna cream from FA at 2. So for me, it definitely won't be a shake and vape. Like we did here, soft serve against authentic ingredients. Yes. Inspired by a vape kitchen juice from River Supply Co. All previous attempts have been constructed around Innoware's pineapple, but trying Sugarloaf, it becomes obvious that it needs to be the star here, not overly complex, but a great pairing of a juicy pineapple and a creamy soft serve ice cream. Oh yeah, like if you ever go to Disney and get their Dole Whips, yeah, they're good. I mean, granted, they charge you a ton for them and you don't get much, but it's still good. Rocky Tooney's got PA Express. Nice and simple, straightforward. VSO Banana at 3. Barbarian Cream VSO at 3. Yeah, 0.51 to Banana, 3% at the Barbarian Cream. VSO Pineapple at 4. And VSO Sweet at 1/2. His version of Pineapple Whip. Nice. Yeah, see, I did get the hashtag or the thumbnail fixed this morning. I realized I must not have hit the save button or something. That's why last week's was there. Neon Koala does factory potluck. Now this one was really interesting to me. I'm thinking cereal, pudding, whipped cream, pineapple. I'm like, custard? I'm like, okay. And then when I read about it and you read the description, it all made sense. She's got cereal 27, 1.5, chef super concentrate custard at 1, ripe pineapple SSA at 1, which is no flavor I haven't been able to source yet. Sweet cereal flakes TFA at 3, which I didn't even really know about that flavor unless I have it under a different name, which is possible. Thai pineapple SSA 1.5, vanilla pudding flavor at 1.25, and 0.5% SSA whipped cream. Yeah, I don't see the need for sweetener here unless you really wanted to bump up the sweetness. But the goal here was trying to recreate a dessert a friend of mine made many years ago at our factory potluck picnic. It was basically crushed cereal topped with pudding, pineapple, and Cool Whip. Been a long time since I had it, but this is where I landed with it. I mean, if it wasn't for the description, I would be really shaking, scratching my head here trying to figure it out. But when you put the description in there of what it is, now it makes sense and it looks good. Good job with that, Neon Koala. And we'll go. Dave Lloyd did plain simple picnic ham, which is very interesting. Bacon, maple, and sugarloaf pineapple. VSO's bacon 1.5, VSO maple at 3. And sugarloaf pineapple at 2, so almost a 1, 2, 3. Nice to see Dave you mix something that's less than 10% flavors. It's awesome. All right, mine I just went with.
There's no cap sugar cookie in it. That's why.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, not 14% cap sugar cookie. Now, sorry, Dave.
Nah, that's a good flavor. I don't blame him.
The reason why I did the one I did because two flavors I wanted to use. I wanted to use that pina colada Brazilian because it's brand new to me, and the pineapple raw because that is a new flavor. And I like what this did. The Malibu pina colada is basically a one shot, run it high, 5%. And I mean, you can literally vape it. Probably if you go 7 or 8% with a little bit of sweetener, you're set, or a little bit of cooling, either one or both. And the Brazilian at 1.5, the VSO pineapple 1.5, which I could have pushed higher, but I didn't want this to get too crazy since I threw the pineapple raw in there and a little bit of sweetener. And you know me, I don't do notes. I'm lazy. And Tim, let's talk about your mojito. What do you got going on here, brother?
The mojito. Hold on. Yeah, trying to find the right one. Yeah, that's Does the share work? It does, right?
Well, I have it up on the screen already, so you don't have to.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can stop that then. Yeah, forget that. All right. Pineapple mojito, SSMS, citrus drink, 5 fruits, wonder flavors at 1%, light rum, VTA at 2%, lime wedge flavora at 0.2, which I think makes a better key lime than most key limes. Mint VSO at 1, pineapple VSO at 1, sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 2, and super sweet perulum at 0.5. Yeah. I don't know if you ever made home mojitos. I actually kind of like a citrus soda in mine instead of just a club soda. For me, it actually kind of brings it together more. Yeah. So that's why I went with that in there. If you're wondering why there's a citrus soda instead of that, and we don't really have a good club soda, so to speak, because we don't have the fizz.
Yeah. So, club soda itself's kind of bland. It just adds carbonation. So.
Right. So yeah, that's my play on a pineapple mojito. That's pretty much the way I would mix it if it was real. And the mint from VSO is just it's like a proper mint for me. Mm-hmm. But that lime wedge, I don't know why. I've been really liking that in place of a lot. I have a couple others that kind of would work, but I'm kind of liking that flavor lately. The more I've used it, the more I realize that one actually works really well if you just want a touch of, you're not going to get, if you're going super limey, you might want to use something else.
True. All right, we back on screen. The chair's here. What's up? Do these flavors make your ass look big? Probably. I'll try working with Saloon strawberry jam. Okay.
Ooh. Who said that? I missed it.
Daniel. Let's see. This is
Is
good.
that-
When needs refined the Ted's almost 100%. There. Let's see.
Yeah,
this-
Daniel.
okay,
See,
this
that's
is
the
for
same
Daniel.
idea. I was gonna go with Swaggy's Crisp Citrus Soda, but then it's like, citrus drink fried fruits will blend better with the citrus in this. Give it a little bit more of that tang. But yeah, I like it with Sprite myself. I agree. That's why I like mojito.
Oh, Fiddy's playing with that Heilig rice. Making a rice pudding. Arroz con
Pineapple.
leche.
Pineapple blue raz cheesecake.
Hmm?
Not quite there yet, but that's an interesting profile. I wonder if you can nail that down. I'd be interested in trying to mix that up.
Yeah.
That is not your typical profile.
Yeah, Daniel. I like mojitos with Sprite too. Ooh,
So unlike where
Belt
I-
came off the riding lawnmower. Okay.
As long as you still have all your fingers and everything works, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not the only one feeling that this morning.
Yeah, oh yeah. I wasn't even really up late too. I'm still watching Game of Thrones, getting caught up with that. I mean, Beth keeps getting so far ahead of me on it though that I got like try to follow
Binge watch.
along. I got to follow along because she'll jump like 2 seasons ahead. She'll watch it during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine is I'm just so exhausted from that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
blue raspberry going with pineapple and cheesecake. Yeah, I could see that being tricky to balance.
But worth it if you can
blue
get it.
raspberry is such an artificial flavor and so sweet and candy-ish on its own. To try to get it to play right. But if you can nail it there, that'll be really interesting to try.
Yeah, Bob actually is the one that plays the Blue Raz the most. Of our group, I think Bob plays the Blue Raz a lot. So he even got Gulf Tea stuck on one.
Oh,
the
really?
Blue Raz flavor.
I
Yeah,
still have to try Swaggy's Blue Raz. I have it, but I haven't tried it yet.
it's good. I'm trying to think. There's like really only the Sour Blue Raz by Wonder Flavors, the other one I kind of like. But
I still have to get that flavor.
Again.
Tam criticized me because I didn't have it. She chastised me. Tim, what do you mean
the
you don't
Sour
have
Blue
that
Raz?
flavor? Yeah. Which I don't understand why I don't have it anyway, because I have almost all the Wonder Flavors candies. And it's one of the ones I missed.
yeah, I think I have 230s of it.
Oh, okay. Ordered a couple more Blue Razes this week. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the only one I did not care for at all, I think it's the Liquid Barn Blue Raz. For me, it's just not the right Blue Raz.
It's Fiddy. I have I have a couple of them from River Supply. The Blue Raz Taffy, I think, is one. I think that's actually a Nick River flavor. And then there's another one. I think it's like a Euro flavors one or something like that I have. I don't have many Blue Razes, and I really haven't played with them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for the most part, with my Blue Raz playing has been with people here mixing their drinks. Like I mixed a few Bob's. So
Yeah, I
I'm
have
looking right now.
DIY Flavor Shacks Blue Raz, which I haven't messed with. Euro flavor Blue Raz, I got that one from River Supply. Loran's Blue Raz, Liquid Barnes TFA's Blue Raz Cotton Candy from Capella, which is nice flavor. Blue Raz Taffy Nicotine River, Blue Raz Flavora, Blue Raz VSO. I got the Blue Rock Candy from Mullenberry. I thought I had Blue Raz from. That's right, I don't have the Blue Raz from Flavor West.
Yeah, that Blue Raz Cotton Candy from Cap is pretty good.
Yeah, I have a blueberry cotton candy, I think, from Flavor West. Yeah, I got and the blueberry gummy candy, of course. So there's a couple of those you can mess with that help with the Blue Raz. We try and make a candy one.
And pineapple seems like it'd be good with it if you can balance it right. But getting that balance is gonna be a difficult one.
Yeah, and picking the right pineapple, and yeah, it's. Yeah, I got to throw that blue raz from Flavor West in my car because who was it recently? Oh, and the sour blue raz candy. What's her name made it? Juice Fairy. She made a mix with using both those flavors. It looked really tasty. You don't care for razzleberry? I love razzleberry. You just can't go crazy. You can go. I mean, you can go 2% with it. In my blueberry, my blue raz grape acai
It's
berry.
okay, Frank. It's okay, Frank. With Bill, there's not enough nut or vanilla in it for him, so it's not vanilla nut. So Bill's out on that one. It's raspberry doesn't have any of the two flavorings he needs the most. Although raspberry you'd think would go really well with some like vanilla creams, so you would think you would like that one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Hey, Mick. Yeah, Bill should get a real job. You know, he probably had one for 40 years though. So.
I mean, he's been retired since 1809.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bill.
Yeah, he helped build them pyramids and shit. You know.
I know, it's a lot of work. He's still recovering. I heard Bosch vape juice is pretty good. All right, Mick. No, it's too floral. Yeah, it is kind of floral.
What, the raspberry?
Raspberry. It is.
It depends on what you pair it with, though. You can.
Yep.
I mean, I use it.
You can tone it down with cream.
I threw Flavor West grape soda with it and the Flavor West blueberry, and floral's gone. I use in my was my Brazzleberry. Do I have a bottle of the actual title of it? Because it's actually I've tried to remix a commercial juice that is now I found out going out of business. Well, not going out. I mean they eliminated the line. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me see. I have a bunch of them in here because I've mixed it different. Yeah, blended raspberry grape acai. I use Cap Silverline acai at 1, Flavor West blueberry at 1 or 2. I mean grape soda, Flavor West at 2, raspberry at 2, and super sweet at 1. You know, I ran super sweet high because it's trying to clone a commercial mix or at least get close. Now I just have to see if I can. I know the company that makes that. I know the owner. See if he has any extra bottles laying around in Zero that I can buy off him, just so I can try to remix it. Or maybe he'll actually release the recipe. I don't know. I don't know if he has rights to the recipe still, or what the deal is with that. But if I can get the recipe off of him. Because all the blended stuff is now gone, and some of it went over to the marketplace line. I mean, you've heard of that. And but they're different recipes though, just similar names.
Mick banned himself. What?
From Manchester.
Florals need to be in your yard, not in your vape.
Pucksuckle. Yeah, well, Huckleberry and Honeysuckle will not go. I don't think they go together. Now, Honeysuckle's floral as fuck. Now, Honeysuckle and pear, believe it or not, actually go together because that's what Shindo taught us back in the day with cantrips. Yeah, which is such a dry mix. I mean, that mix needs something because it's so dry. It's good, but it's dry.
Yeah, Huckleberry seems like it'd be a little bit of a strong flavor to throw against that floral.
Yeah, I think the Huckleberry
too bassy. Too basey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want to find more about pineapples, you can go back to, what was it, May 31st issue, episode of Noted. We did the whole pineapples.
That was a Daytime Frank exclusive
Yeah.
where he picked the best one for the best one.
Yeah. And I totally learned that you don't use regular TFA pineapple higher than about 0.5%. Yeah.
What was your experience when you turned it up too high?
Oh,
You tried it one.
It was just, I think I went like 3 or 4. It was like chemically it was, do I have, might actually have the bottle sitting here. No, I don't have the bottle sitting here. Fortunately, I think I threw it away already because it was so, I think it was eating the bottle away, eating the plastic at that percentage.
You didn't throw it away. It used to be there. You see that hole?
Yeah, the hole in the wood.
I think it's in the floor by now.
But it might be, yeah. Down there, it could eat through everything else under it. Yeah.
Eventually, that's going to be the journey to the center of the earth. Just go through the hole where the pineapple was.
Yeah, I could see I guess if you're on Huckleberry high enough, it'll get floral. Yeah.
Yeah, it can get floral, but it's not the same type of floral as a honeysuckle. But honeysuckle could be good with some things. Honeysuckle and elder is. I think you could kind of use honeysuckle in a lot of the elderflower recipes as a replacement because they're both that like bright floral note. I don't know if they'd go together, but they could be used in place of each other if that's what you have.
Yeah, that pineapple episode was one of the last ones with the old crew, Dave and Emily, and we had Winstead on there. Daniel's there.
Don't worry, we get stuck. We still have to go to Dave. Hey, Dave, help us.
Oh yeah, and Dave does. I mean, he's there in chat every week. I don't know why he just doesn't come back on stream. Because he doesn't want to do all the hard work anymore.
He doesn't want to do any more single flavor testing. He's done.
I can't blame him though. I mean, he's been doing them forever. It's like he invented single flavor testing.
I have a very, very deep appreciation for how long those guys kept it up. It is not you think, oh well, so what? They do something. No, it's a lot of work actually. It really is.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're really trying to break down the flavor and trying to explain why, why this one's ranked this one versus this one. It's like I went the Dave route, most authentic as best I can. Is the way I'm going with it. Daniel has his version. Whatever tastes the best, it's ranked higher. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're doing pineapple this week. This tastes like grapefruit, but it's the best grapefruit ever had. So here you go. Yeah.
The banana real type. I haven't.
Yeah, it is strong. It is a little bit strong. I don't remember if it fades or not. I think it does fade some.
I mean, is it like runty? Is that what happens at 1% off the shake? I could see. Well, most bananas get runty.
It has quick. a little bit of a runty flavor, but it's not like it's like that ripe, like that. I mean, not right. The kind of little hard banana like runtiness. You know what I mean? But it's not quite 100% ripe. Still a little green. That type of runty flavor.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember if it fades or not. I don't know. I don't have the notes on this computer than on the other one.
So Zippy! I can't even look at it.
Good to see you, Zippy. Oh, did you see Zippy's happy accent, the art the other day?
Oh, yeah.
That looked really nice.
She's
like, well, it globbed up or something and she moved it around, but it looked that was pretty cool looking happy accident with her artwork.
Bill says it's been over 2 weeks steeping now and still strong. Hey, Graham, what's up?
Yeah, it's not going to fade more then.
Nope. Maybe it's one of them ones that you kind of use at like 0.5%.
It depends on what you're throwing it up against. Depends on your sensitivity to a flavor.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel says all their bananas suck, but
Yeah, I thought it was runty too. I think that's what we determined when we tested them, is they were runty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but you're gonna have to be okay with that runty note.
Yeah.
Whereas I've been hunting for the banana without the runty note, which
I'm trying to figure out why FA made a banana candy, because don't they realize that nobody wants a banana candy? That we all
banana
want.
candy has its place. Has its place.
If you're trying to make a runt, but then you could use every other banana out there and turn it into a runt if you run it
I was
high
gonna say,
enough.
but it's not difficult to find a runt banana.
Oh no, there's tons of it. Oh, you can even just take regular FA banana and crank it up. And
I mean, basically, you have the soft banana, which is coming. I ordered it last night, and the rest of the soft banana is coming. Yep, Mullenberry soft banana is coming, and
that might be the only one that doesn't really get runty. I mean, off the shake, it is a little bit.
Swaggy's banana raw is the other one. Those are the only two. I don't have the other one, but it sounds like a good one. But other than that, I mean, even banana puree gets a little runty if you turn it up too high. It's kind of,
yeah, but it steeps, but it settles in though.
It settles in, yeah, but it does have it kind of goes away a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like every banana mix I've ever made always tasted shitty off the shake because of the runty notes, but then give them a week or two, and they settle in, and they're really. I mean, I've done some really good ones.
I'm with you, Daniel, and I like the raw so much better than the original. I don't know why, but I get more of a runty note off the plain banana turned up than I do off the raw, which is technically the same thing, but it doesn't taste the same. But like I said, I gotta give that Mullenberry soft banana a fair shake, so I had to get it. Because that's the one everybody goes to. Oh, that's the one. It's like, okay, well, I gotta try it.
Zippy, you taught us years ago you do not crank up TFA ripe banana.
Crank
that beach.
Oh, Zippy. I don't know. I heard you should turn up that TFA pineapple to 3%, according to this guy called Frank.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Your reaction on that live show with them,
yeah, it was horrible.
Discussing it, like, yeah. I think I went over the cap.
And Dave was like, yeah, you did. You went way, way, way over.
Yeah, that's what I get too, Daniel.
Yeah, that's what I prefer with I use banana puree and like in bakery stuff and puddings and stuff like that, because you want that spice note then.
Yeah, it does. There's a spice note, a strange spice note. It's weird, but it does work really well in bakery. I do like it in bakery. I tried using it in milkshake before. Didn't work for me. It's too much of that weird spicy note, and if you turn it up, yes, you lose it's weird because the spicy note kind of takes second to the runt if you go over 2%, but it's banana candy with a spice after note. It's kind of weird.
Now,
so, Zippy, the Mullenberry soft banana is coming.
Are you still blowing everything out? Are you still live for the moment?
Yeah, it was it had a really good run, Zippy, and sad to see it go, but hopefully that'll, I don't know, it sucks. The new requirements and everything, it's just a big mess everywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not, I mean, even you're seeing it now over in the more vape-friendly countries are having the problems now too, like in the UK with their new TPA rules and stuff, the TPD rules.
Yep, everybody's trying to figure out how to still survive it. In some cases, they realize they can't with their current business thing. They can't do it, so they have to change everything or change everything. It's going to be a mess. Feel bad for everybody and have to deal with that. We've dealt with it here recently. We know how that is in the US, but
at least over there, it sounds like they gave them a plan. They basically gave them an outline. Here, it's just,
Oh, next week we're changing this. Why?
All right,
Because we wanna.
everything's 50% off right now. Coupon code see ya.
Yep.
Leave that up there for everyone to copy that down.
Coming soon, Zippy's artwork. She's gonna do her own web
Everyone
design.
going to pods
do
and
it.
throw away shit. Yeah. Yep, pods and disposables. Unfortunately, that's where it's gone. But if it's getting people off the smokes, then so be it. So it works.
My vape shop, I went in there again this last week, and every juice line that was available before,
Is gone.
every commercial liquid, has their own pod line. Every one of
yeah,
them, every
all-
major juice line has their own pod line.
All 25
It's
and
like-
50 milligram Nick Salt and little 30 ml bottles for like $30 and
10,000 puffs, 6,000 puffs, 3,000 puffs. It's
I
all
mean,
like major. We're talking like these things are like a brick, but they have like, it's just insane. And they're like, well, you know, the way that those things taste, you know that there's more flavoring in there than there should be. So there's less PGVG than there should be. So it's going to be interesting see how this turns out.
Well, did you see where Big Lou is? He has figured out a way to break into some of the disposables and refill them.
Yep.
He's actually doing it for some of his customers at the car dealership and some of his coworkers.
Well, they have some of them are rechargeable. It's like, why would you put a recharge port on something that's got no way to refill the liquid? That doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess because the battery lasts longer. I mean, doesn't last as long as the liquid.
Yeah, but if you're gonna have a recharge port or the one of the who is it that came out with the one that takes 18650 battery? It's like the chair can help with this one because he was laughing about it too. He says, yeah, well, you put a battery in there and they throw it away. It's like that's a waste of a battery. It's like,
you mean there's a regular 18650 in the
you put an
you put
it in.
Oh, and then when it's, I guess
You got to remember to pull it out when you throw away the pod. And it's like, yeah, it's like, if you're gonna do that, why not just have a replaceable pod?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even if it's a temporary thing where it's gonna wear out, that's okay. Have a pop in pod. When that's gone, you can actually get a new, case and put it in.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that. Let's waste, landfill space of that versus this.
Yeah. Oh, Tofo did that? Okay.
Yeah, it was Wotofo. Yeah, it was. The big W on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just seems really weird. I mean, if you're gonna waste, but then again, you can pull the battery out. That's still better than throwing away a battery in a landfill every single time you get a disposable. Torn on that theory, but then again, like Bill is saying, you leave that in your 18650 in there, toss it, and you're like, oh crap. Well, I just threw away $7.
Yeah. Oh, Chair's got D8 carts that are rechargeable, but you can't refill them. I bet you could crack them open and refill them if you have the CBD to put in them. I'm sure there's a way. I mean, how people were doing it for years with the old cartomizers and stuff. They were hacking them open and refilling them and rebuilding re-wicking the little coil in there with the silica wick and stuff like that. I mean, that's how rebuildables got started.
Yep, it is. And then they started the 510 atomizer, dripping atomizer, the slurp.
Yep.
The slurp and then drip and slurp.
Pretty much.
Because they didn't wick worth of shit, so you had to drip them if you want to taste good anyway.
Yeah.
Wasn't long ago. Grim Green actually did that. He did the tested one of those old 510 ones. The drip and slurp. He said he got decent flavor out of it. It's like, I'll pass.
I mean, I have some pods that were, that I got for a review from Vaporesso a couple years ago that work pretty good. I still have a lot of the GTX coils to go with them. I mean, some of them were just like, basically you just threw the pod away, like the O Small and a couple of the others. Yeah, they
Oh,
were all in ones.
the Magma Pod is refillable. You need
Yep.
to buy any more coils for it though.
Yeah, that's just like the other. Let me see if I have it. It's sitting around here.
No, technically it isn't. I mean, this isn't truly a tank. This is more of a pod, the TPP pod thing. Speaking of, it looks like I got juice in the bottom. So
Yeah,
you know.
like the Lux PM40 pod. Here's what the pod looks like, and you just put the coil in the bottom, and you're good to go.
Oh, same with these.
I actually have one sitting here. What's this? A 1 point. This is definitely a mouth or a very restricted long head. This looks like at least a 0.8, if not higher resistance. I can't see it. Yeah, it looks like a 0.8.
Fog pod is okay, but I will say that if you can get the lower ohm coils and get the drag version of the TPP, the Vupu one, it's so much better. It's like it vapes like a regular RDA instead of vaping like a restricted lung or not quite restricted lung. It's restricted lung-ish when you got the most open one. But I did actually went in and I thought they said, I got a 0.1 pod for it. It's like, yes, all right, I'll try that. Turned out to be a 1, and I didn't think about it and didn't look before I put it in. It's like sucking through a juicy juice straw. It was terrible. I don't like that much restriction.
Yeah, there's big debate on the head coach of the Steelers came out and he's saying now he totally did a 180 as far as like protesting national anthems and stuff like that, and I called him a hypocrite because when it was cool to be to protest, he was all about protesting, keeping his team in the locker room and everything. And then we had the one player who was an Army veteran that when he got out of the Army came back and played in the NFL. He went out there and just defied his team and went out there and still stood for the national anthem, and he was criminal, basically he was victimized for it, villainized. It was like he wasn't a team player and all that, and eventually he ended up getting released and playing in Baltimore, I think now, or at least he was last I saw.
Yeah, Zippy, I've got the all my Steam Crave stuff over there that I use. I know the feeling. I don't like the baby vapes that much either, but
Michelle,
I had to have something to test some liquids in different setups. Same reason why I got those atomizer RDAs on the way that Frank kind of half-ass talked me into.
Oh, I only half-ass talked you into them. I don't talk anybody into buying shit.
Yeah. No, this is sometimes considering because I need a couple more single coil atomizers for flavor testing.
But I did find my Citadel clone, so I was happy.
It
was in plain sight. It was in my bag that I take with me, my little bag, and it was just sitting in there, like saying, "Hey, I'm right here. I don't know what you're fucking looking for. I've been here the whole time."
When you single flavor test a lot, you don't want to have to rebuild dual coil RDAs constantly. It's a pain in the ass, and you wasted cotton.
Alan, what's going on, Alan? Alan had a fun show on Twitch last night, which he always does. Check him out over on Twitch. I think, if you look at, he did have a YouTube thing going for a bit. Let's see. I think there's a way I could.
Oh, you got the Centaurus Q80.
Alan, copy and paste his Twitch channel in the chat. I can do it from here.
That was the main reason I got this. This is like a really, you can't tell really, but it's a lot skinnier than like the Legend. And this here, if it does fall, crack, whatever, I buy another pod. So it's no big deal. So it's I got that for work mostly, and for testing a little bit on the sub-ohms.
Yeah, Cricket. She fell in the truck and bucked.
Oh. Nah, Alan, your show didn't suck. It was a little slow because it was just. There you go. There's Alan's Twitch channel. If you guys want to follow Alan over there. It's a good time on Saturday nights. I mean, I think you're going to be on vacation next couple of weeks because you're going on a cruise, even though you just came back from Canada. And you say I take a lot of vacations, but I won't be. Yeah, we won't be here next week because I'll be in Wilmington, moving the daughter into her apartment. That's why the poll is for 2 weeks from today, 21st.
Frank doesn't take as many vacations as you think, but he does do a lot of traveling.
Oh yeah.
Gets to go, have coffee with people and hang out.
Well, this week I'll be going to beautiful Wilmington, Delaware, for the PGA Tour, and then probably going up to probably going to the middle of Michigan, possibly after that, and then probably down to Indiana, and then back to South Carolina. Yeah, Michelle, I saw that. Congratulations. I know that was probably emotional for you, having another one of your children moving into college.
Yeah, mine graduated this last year, so I know how that whole college experience goes.
Oh yeah. Hey, Rocky Tuna's banana pudding is good too. Oh, Alan, you finally got the Molly cells? I told you they're good.
Yeah, I've got to make a battery order soon. Some of my sets have finally failed.
Yeah, my P42s are finally starting to wear out. My 21700s. Yeah, they're spading out pretty good.
I'm not getting as much life out of them as I used to, I can tell.
Yeah. Your kid wants to be an IRS agent?
Mine went into accounting, so why would you want to be an IRS agent?
It could be worse. He could want to be an FDA agent. In tobacco.
Well, if he did, might be worth it. Might be worth it if they have any say. I'd rather, if they're going to go FDA, have them be in charge of something and maybe make some positive changes. Not just for us. We're not the only thing. We think of us.
It's political, though. It's all political. If you're in charge of something, that means you had to be bought and paid for.
Yep, that's the problem.
Yes, maybe with the IRS, and maybe he can go ahead and start auditing people like TFA or or Tobacco Free Kids, TFK, or CTFK, minor in computer science. There you
go. She got her 4-year degree, but she is still working on her internship to get more credits for her master's. So, but she graduated with a 4-year degree already this year, but is still going to finish up her master's degree.
Kitty Kung Fu, what's up?
It just might take her a couple years because she's also working at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, Michelle. You have to tell them all you need to do to make a profit is to figure out how you can conduct vanilla pudding. If you can deduct vanilla pudding, you're probably all set. Just like Rocky, if you can figure out how to deduct milk and honey, you guys, you probably can stay in the clear for the rest of your life.
Let's see. Let me pull up. Need to find my Molly cells on. Oh, P42A is right here. Yep, $5.86 a piece.
Oh, that ain't bad. That's actually cheaper than I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Lion Wholesale. I love their site. They have good stuff.
Battery prices are finally getting normalized in some places too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they got the 28As now, which is the newest upgrade. I think from the 26A, and they're actually, because they're 200 milliamp hours more, same amp rating. And they're actually a battery cheaper than the 26s. Oh, 26s are actually out of stock right now too.
Didn't we talk about this? I talked about this. I think on TJ show.
Yeah, we talked about that recently. I think it was here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the fact that we should check on Battery Mooch and see how they performed.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's possible that they might not live up to the expectations. Is the only problem. That might be why they're cheaper.
It could be. Well, right now they don't have any of the 26s in stock at Lion Wholesale, but IMR might have them. I just like Lion Wholesale because they're quicker shipping for me.
You bought Molly cells, you're probably fine,
Yeah,
Michelle.
yeah. Either one, you're gonna be good.
They had a much higher rating for longevity.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, mine are over a year old, and I say the P42s are starting to go out a little bit, but they're still, man. I mean, they're still usable for now. Well, Michelle, for where you live, IMR is closer, so you're probably better off. I mean, I like them both, but I prefer, just because of quicker shipping for me, I prefer Lion Wholesale. But I have enough of their flashlights, so I don't need to
I'm
get
looking
any
at
more
them
of their
now.
free flashlights. Oh, it's
I'm never-
18650 battery store. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, 18650
And the thing
battery
about the
stores,
Molly
actually.
cells too is you can use them in mechs just as well as you can in regulated. Because I've been using them in mechs as well, and they work just fine.
Yeah, they don't have as many that aren't safe for mechs, ironically. They actually limited their line to the more safer side.
More higher amp
Yep.
rated. And I know last I checked, Mooch really likes the Mollys as well.
Yeah. They outperformed the Samsung by a slight bit.
Yeah. And
And the Samsung, the problem is you got to really pay attention to what battery you're getting, because some of them are not safe in a mech.
no, well, and it's the same with the Sonys.
And the more safe ones are the ones that like they go dead so fast that it just feels like, okay, I had less than an hour on this battery and it's already fading. 20S's.
Yeah.
Great safe one for using for mechs, but there's an issue.
Yeah, Rocky, same
that
here.
is
I
a
wish they would change
decent
up
deal.
the freebies. I have like 3 or 4 of them flashlights. I keep one in the truck. I have a couple in the cabinet. I have one that stays by the back door for when dogs go out. Yeah, the Graham sent. The 25As. Yeah, I quit using 25As years ago because they don't last. Oh
Brownies. Remember the brownies?
yeah. I finally just retired my brownies because they don't last worth a shit now. They're wore out. Oh yeah, don't order them from eBay because a lot of times from eBay you're going to get counterfeits as well.
Yep.
Order them from reputable battery dealers.
Yeah, you can't guarantee what you're gonna get from eBay. That's the issue.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't
eFest,
have
yes.
it. You're right. That
Lion Wholesale gives away these little flashlights. They'll take a 21700. These little overkill, and they have a sleeve in them for 18650. That's what I use them. I use my old Samsung 25Rs. I use in my flashlights now. Yeah, I killed my brownies. I mean, they may work in the flashlights. I don't know. I got so many flashlight batteries now. They're retired vape batteries that.
Yep.
Ken
Same.
O'Ware, what's up, Ken? Well,
Hey, Ken.
it's after 12 here. I've been up since 9. So.
Speaking of, Ken, how is everything going over there on the ELR front? Making any progress? I know it's a lot of work. And I also know Ken said he was going to be busy and isn't going to be able to get to a lot of it, so it's stuck on the others. Oh, you get a decent deal if you the Lion Wholesale. You actually get a decent deal if you buy in quantity, bulk too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Zippy's 2 hours behind us. She's in that mountain time zone.
Well, 2 hours behind us now. Okay, remember Zippy also is in that weird spot where their time doesn't change.
Yeah.
I say weird, but actually that makes more sense. I would kind of wish we all had that same thing, or that we wouldn't have to figure out, wait, oh, that's right, this time of year it's this far apart, and then this time of year it's this far apart. It's like, you just left that alone.
Oh, did you click on the thing for the warning on Lion Wholesale?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, this battery is not designed nor intended to be used with an e-cigarette vaporizer or any other device that uses loose cells, and must not be used with such devices due to risk of fire or explosion.
They had to. Yep, most of them. Just like the
Yeah.
you know, the nicotine now is all not for use in vape or tobacco products.
I was trying to think if
Don't.
I had any discount codes for Lion Wholesale, but I don't think I do. Yeah, here we go. Yes. Oh, and now I got what? 8 batteries in my cart. $45 plus shipping.
I got 12 in mine because I need both. $68 and shipping is estimated like $18, $17.76. Hey, it's the year that the country was born.
Yes.
That is a weird coincidence. Now I'm going to compare it to 18650 batteries.
Let's see if I can remember my code. Nope.
I know we got into battery talk, but you know what? That's important. I mean, you kind of need batteries unless you do use just disposables, which in which case you're probably not mixing, so it's probably kind of strange that you're here. But that's okay. Maybe you're curious. Curious is a good thing.
Oh, saying that they just trying to sign in my account, and it was not letting me sign in. Oh well.
And as far as waking up early, Ken, I didn't say I was awake. I didn't agree to this.
Oh, they have battery powered mini fans. Oh, are they using Mooch's? I don't know. There's battery tests and reviews. I was gonna say, are they using? Yeah, go. A lot of these are all the way back 2015 now. Nobody's put anything on their site since then. Yeah, they got their little mini fans that are $8 a piece. They should be giving them away. I don't think I need any more chargers. I got enough chargers. They got some on clearance though. What do they got on clearance? Nightcore 4-bay. I had one of them. Includes a car adapter. Mine broke.
Old fart hours.
I guess they don't carry the Gliese charger anymore. I think a lot of their chargers are out. Nah, I think a lot of their chargers are out of stock. I don't know. Here we go. We got an 8 battery one that's in stock for $50, 55. The Gur Falcon sounds like something from Harry Potter. All 4 battery charger, $30. Let's see what Nightcores they still have in stock. I got the 4-bay. It's one I have. $23. And they have most of the Nightcore chargers in stock.
All right, so the Lion Wholesale for the same order is considerably cheaper than 18650 batteries.
Okay.
Considerably. Without even adding shipping, we're already like $10 more.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, I don't need
That kind of
battery
sucks.
chargers. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Actually, I'm just gonna do this way. Check it out.
Just looking at the differences.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
okay. They're only charging me $2 and something cents shipping too. Or is that just a tax?
I think that's a tax.
Because I can go right through PayPal. Yeah, wait. Okay. Oops.
So, no,
Continue
they're
to
actually,
shipping.
by the time it's shipping, because the shipping cost is actually more expensive, probably greater distance for me.
Oh yeah, $10. It's $10 shipping for me.
So, the differences in carts, if anyone's curious, Lion Wholesale for 842, not 42s, 20. Actually, all I had is the 28As on
Yep.
Lion, and 4 42As, 85.88 on Lion, and for the same exact thing, except for I did get the I got the 26As, which is the same price as the 28As, by the way, at 1860 Battery Store, 87.33. So it's like it's $1.50 difference. So it's not like it's going to be a major amount of difference.
Yep, I just went ahead and
Less
ordered
shipping at one.
$56 for 8 batteries. Not bad. With shipping and tax. Well, Daniel had this. All right, Daniel,
Oh.
take it easy, brother.
Oh, the red, white, and blue one that I made for Golf TV Apes.
Oh, okay.
Ken, is what that one is.
Nah, Michelle, you didn't get screwed unless that's what you were looking for. I don't know. Just saying.
I'm glad you like it, Ken. That was just a challenge one, but actually, I vaped through that one too. Those are actually pretty good. Once in a while, we get lucky, right?
Exactly.
So now I'm like, oh, and yeah, then this next week I get to try and set up a different computer setup. Yay, it's gonna be fun.
Ooh.
Oh, I finally got a download camera coming, a proper one, more
Oh, okay.
semi-proper one.
Oh, Ken, I love my blueberry, Flavor West blueberry.
Yeah, Flavor West Blueberry is delicious. It really is. I mean, Flavor West Blueberry is a little bit more on the jammy candy side than like,
Mhm.
say, if you're trying to use like Swaggy's Blueberry, or probably like the Medicine Flower Blueberry. from what I
Yeah,
hear.
probably, yeah.
But it's a really nice, rich. It's almost jammy in itself. That's
Yeah,
why
you
I
you
really love
don't
that
you don't
flavor.
need. I mean, if you're trying to build a blueberry jam, then you have to use Flavor West blueberry.
Yeah, seriously, you throw that together with like Vape Train Blueberry Jam, you're done.
Yeah, more Wonder flavored blueberry jam. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or even Capella's blueberry jam is really good. People
Yep, that's true.
think, oh, Capella, they can't make a good blueberry jam. Well, they did. Or even with their blueberry cotton candy, if you're trying to do something like that, you can probably use the Flavor West blueberry with that too. Flavor West blueberry is best along with medicine flower. Yep.
Yeah, and Ken, that's a simple recipe, isn't it? You get a lot more flavor out of that simple recipe than you expect for that red velvet, white chocolate, blueberry cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all it is Flavor West Blueberry at 3, red velvet Flavora at 1, super sweet Perulum at 0.5%, and white chocolate Flavora at 1. It's 3 simple ingredients, 5.5%, but it actually packs a lot of flavor in that 5.5%.
Oh yeah.
Simple mix, but tasty.
Yeah, we ordered our batteries from Neon Quality. You missed it.
I didn't order them yet.
I
have
did.
them all in the cart. But that's because I
I
gotta
got the-
wait and see how
I got
how
the
expensive
PayPal,
this.
the PayPal Express, so I went ahead and just did it.
Mine is I still gotta get the rest of these fringe flavors, and I'm not sure how expensive they are.
Oh,
And
yes.
that's my priority has to be the flavorings first.
Yep.
So, hence me working long hours. So
Oh yeah. All right, Zip, take her easy.
Zippy, love you.
Don't forget coupon code SIA for 50% off all the shots that are left over on DIY Flavor Chaser.
Yep.
The FA Juicy Blueberry, I have not messed with that flavor yet. I haven't, and every time I go to do something with blueberry, I forget about that flavor. I get, you probably get into this rut too, where you go after a profile and you think about the flavors that you've used the most, and you forget about a lot of other flavors, and you end up mixing with the same flavors over and over.
You get stuck in that rut. And the more flavorings you get, the more likely that is to happen because you forget about this one. I kind of forgot about Flavor West Blueberry. I've had it
Oh
for
wow,
a while.
that's
And
one
I kind of
flavor
forgot
can't think
about it. I just, I was always going for that real blueberry flavor. And then I played, someone mentioned the Flavor West one day. I was like, that's when the Red Velvet Cake came out right about that time. Someone mentioned it, go, why am I not using this one? And I'm making a lot of stuff with jams and stuff. Why am I not using the Flavor West Blueberry in a jam? This is just, it's like cutting off your own leg
Mm-hmm.
and then trying to run in a sack race or something with one leg.
Yeah, right. There you go. Got it up on the screen. So I'm gonna copy the website DIYFlavorChaser.com.
See you soon, Zippy.
Yeah, look, Strawberry Jam's winning in a runaway. No, it's not, Michelle. It's not time for pumpkin vapes yet. No. Well, for me, it's never a time for pumpkin vape for me.
So it's time to pull out Swaggy's pumpkin fudge, great pumpkin fudge. Yeah, that stuff's delicious.
I don't have that one. I'm not a pumpkin fan, eggnog fan. I mean, eggnog I'll use as an additive, but it's not as a main profile.
Think of like a white fudge, light fudge, and then add not the spices, but like a creamy pumpkin flavor. It's actually delicious.
Kind of like the pumpkin you would give to your dog when they're sick. that kind of pumpkin.
Oh, so you hate pumpkin that bad? Okay, yes. Got it. Okay, that's it. Pumpkin time. The summer of pumpkins.
No.
We don't have a profile for Tuesday, do we? Wait a minute. I think it might be a release on Tuesday. I better check this.
Oh, okay.
There's a release. We'll go with that, but there's no release. We're gonna do pumpkin soon now.
There you go.
On one of the shows. Just because we gotta make sure it's the day Frank's available.
Well, it won't be this week. I'll be out of town.
Yeah. There it goes. I'll be available the 5th Tuesday of February in the year 2032.
Yeah, the 32nd of February. Yeah, Michelle, if that's what you're going after, then that would work.
There it is. What's Michelle going after?
A pumpkin with some pudding and cookie and some eggnog.
Yeah, I was considering that myself. We were talking about not long ago that's what I want to go after for this fall for my fall vape is like the pumpkin eggnog with some cookie, and that sounds like a great idea. Michelle, if you nail it, I won't have to mix it. I'll just mix yours.
Yeah, there you go. That makes life easier.
I love Swaggy's pumpkin. Thank you, Lumi, for talking him into that one.
Yeah, I might have still a beta test of that one.
And
let me look.
Yes, cream soda this week. I don't have his cream soda though, so I can mix pumpkin. I didn't get that in the last package.
Yes, I do have VSO pumpkin. I have 4 pumpkin flavors: VSO pumpkin, Wonder Flavors pumpkin candy, which I got on clearance. There's no reason why I have it. Pumpkin spice from Flavor and pumpkin spice from TFA.
Kenna wears a pumpkin. Is an eggnog whore. Check out his mixes. I have Flavor's yam.
Yeah, I have Flavor yam.
But no, Swaggy's pumpkin. If you got it, that's a proper pumpkin flavor, not the. It's not off-putting or a pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I mean, because I think I might have it actually in a finished version as well, but I know I have it in a beta tester that he'd sent me a long time ago, and I know the one I have is the same one, I believe. I don't think he changed it.
Yeah, so Tuesday night, you'll be able to get cream soda from VSO. I'm hearing good things. I just don't have it yet. Makes sense. So, I mean, a cream soda? Why not? That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I think the only cream soda I have is Vape Train Creaming Soda, and it works as a good cream soda.
It's all right, Fitty. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So what? Wait a minute. What's Fitty's recommendation for pumpkin? What's his favorite pumpkin? Does
I think it's the
Messaflower have a?
I think it's talking about the Hankson. Yeah, Hankson pumpkin. I think is what he's talking about.
Yeah, Hankson's got like what 10 flavorings that really shine. I think the pumpkin I've heard before.
Yeah, Hankson Runs Away is the best, he says. I don't have that one because I don't have many pumpkins for a reason. But I mean, Hankson's got some good. I mean, their Italian cream, obviously. Their Juicy Peach, I think it's called, is really good. French vanilla ice cream is really good. Hankson's
the
cream,
unfortunate thing is they have some that are. Yep. Hankson's cream. There's like a good 10 to 15 flavors that are kind of must-haves that I don't have, sadly.
Yeah, Michelle, the Hankson Italian cream is excellent.
Yep. Oh, allergies kicking in since yesterday.
yeah.
Bad. It got so brutally hot in here last night. I'm still not recovered from that heat.
I'm sure.
When it's that hot and humid out, and then you don't have AC in the house,
it takes a while for it to cool back down.
Yeah, it's still not quite cooled back down because you got a 6-bedroom house.
Oh yeah, who? You have a 6-bedroom house? You said.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And some of the rooms we don't have AC and stuff in, but they will hold that heat and let it slowly trickle back out in the other room on you.
Mm. I could see that.
Michelle, like I said, mix it up and find out where the sweet spot is and let me know. Mention it. That's something I'd be interested in mixing because that sounds like that could be an ADV for me. Especially when it starts getting cooler, and it's supposed to start cooling off a little bit within the next couple weeks. Which means I'll be outside cutting wood and getting ready for winter. Yay.
See if I missed anything. Nope.
Yeah, so I was just checking too to see if you had any more recipes that came up. I don't see any.
Mm-mm.
I think we're good. And yeah, 2 p.m. we're gonna be doing grapefruit. I already saw some of those grapefruit recipes were up, so that'll actually be nice.
Poor kid.
Uh-oh.
Kid that was playing for the Phillies that got traded to. He did well, and then he got hurt, and then when he came back, he didn't play well. So they gave him a change of scenery and traded him out to LA to the Angels, and he got off to a really good start there. Now he just broke his hand, so he's going to probably be out the rest of the season. I mean, it took him about 4 years to actually break into the big leagues after being drafted, but
I can't mix Rockies for today's show later, but it's got an interesting name. You ever hear of Tickle Me Pink? Chef's Vapor. Me neither. But that's it. He actually used it part of the title. But it's got Tickle Me Pink in it. The recipe made for today. I kind of wish I could mix this just because of that flavor, but I mean, I'd have to source that flavor. Not sure where you get it. Chef's Vapor.
Well, that's not too long from now, Michelle. If he gets to go back to playing football on the 24th.
Yep. Injuries.
He's almost back. Yeah. I remember her son had some health issues that prevented him from being out there. Yeah, there's no company out there that is the best in everything. Yeah, yep, Hankston Australian chocolate. Yes, you're right, Mowgli. I forgot about that flavor. That was one of the first good chocolates. That and Mullenberry Glamour chocolate were the two. Yeah, like the two top ones for me a while ago. And they're both still good. It's just another one of the flavors I forget to grab. Yeah, Choco Taco. I still have to mix my concept for Choco Taco. I have to tweak it though, because right off the bat, Sam had said that I was going to use the waffle cone from Flavor West. He goes, yeah, don't use that flavor. It's too much maple.
Yep.
Because he used sugar cone with some biscuit or some FA cookie.
Yeah, because you got to remember those the cone on that
It's basically still a sugar cone, just in a different flavor.
Yeah, it's like a really cheap, bland sugar cone flavor.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It was so good, but so terrible at the same time. For some reason.
All right, Rocky, have a good one, dude. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend.
Rocky, we'll be talking about your mix here in a little bit on my channel. I'm actually excited about that one. Oh boy.
Actually,
the name.
I should go ahead and fix my Choco Taco. I should have put that as one of the
Choco Taco?
Yeah, I should put that as one of the profiles.
Especially now, you can still get a few different places that still got them in stock.
I looked
you might still be able to test it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody around here has any left. They probably rated them out. They were like the go-to thing anyway for the longest time. If you were like at a gas station or something like that, or a truck stop, Choco Taco is like, yeah, it's hot out. That works. Because they're relatively not messy to hold and eat.
Yeah.
In comparison to the others.
Yeah, my Choco Taco mix is 10% flavor. You got FA Cookie at 1 now, Glamour Chocolate Mullenberry at 3, Honey Roasted Peanuts Wonder Flavors at 1, Sugar Cone Wonder Flavors at 2, Super Sweet at 1/2, Sweet Coconut Flavor at 1/2 to go with the Glamour Chocolate, and Vanilla Swirl at 2 because that's obviously what the ice cream is. If there's ever been a perfect reason to use Vanilla Swirl, there's one.
Yeah, because it's got that like almost, how do you say it? Kind of almost blandish ice cream.
Yeah.
Like Vanilla Swirl. It's a good additive, but typically you don't use it alone, but it's perfect for the Choco Taco.
Yeah.
This falls under that whole category that like Dave loved that the new frosting. frosting.
Oh, now I'm saying she read
I think it's Capella.
they're going to bring it back now, I guess, because there was such outrage it was being discontinued.
Is this a whole like Brian Griffin thing all over again?
Probably.
Or was this a marketing ploy? We're going to take it away temporarily while we clean up the factory and then open it back up and just sell up a ton of them.
Very well could be the case.
Question about TFA.
Said that you need to buy TFA direct, not rebottled, and thinks this could be true. I know I do not agree. You can go to Bull City or wherever and get your TFA just fine. Flavor Jungle, whichever, wherever you get your stuff, and there's not going to be a difference.
The rebottled thing could be if you're going like a third party like person that's rebottling, then there might be a possibility it could not be the right flavoring that's been rebottled. But
yeah, I got them ones from what the heck was he called? He's out of business now. It's not Flavor Smiths in the UK, but there was one here, Liquid Smith, and I haven't had a problem. Man,
no, they might be fine, but that's where you might run into some problems with possibly them being done wrong. But if like someone like Bull City or Nom Noms, depending on where you're at,
yeah,
the chefs, they're gonna bottle what it is. This shouldn't be a problem.
Nope. The only difference you come into is names. Sometimes they get renamed, which I don't understand why that happens, but it does.
That is the nightmare that Ken and them have been dealing with the ELR thing. Is renaming is where the mistakes are happening because the renames and new flavors that because they didn't release everywhere. Yeah, that's weird too. Why? Because of the current dynamic of everything, the way it's working, we are getting some US only flavors. We are getting some UK only, more UK only flavors.
Yeah.
But it's all because of the compliances.
Yeah.
You can't release them certain places because
of DAP and because of acetopropanol and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly, Ken. That's not fair. Yeah. That like the crispy, the Rice Krispies treat thing. I was looking it up trying to figure out, and it turns out it is the Rice Krispies. But you have to really kind of dig down deep to figure that out when you're for single flavor testing rices. It's like, okay, is this the same, different? Do I need to try and get that? And then you can't find it on the ELR because it's renamed, or the renamed one is, but the original is. It's like, okay, what?
Spelling errors and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, Fitty.
Yep. And then they're trying to fix everything. The mess that's over there with the spelling errors, the misnaming. It's what was 193,000 flavorings listed, of which we know we probably got maybe. If you're lucky, if it might seriously be consider old flavors too that might not be in existence anymore. 10 to 15,000 tops.
Oh, here we go. Neon Quality just sent me from CNN Business, dated Friday. A few weeks ago, Klondike appalled the internet when it said, I didn't know Klondike owned them. It said that the Choco Taco would be discontinued this week. They reversed course, saying that the beloved ice cream treat may be coming back eventually.
Sounds like a marketing scam.
Let's see. Someone said, I'd like to buy the rights to your Choco Taco and keep it from melting away from future generations' childhoods. Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian retweeted at Unilever, Klondike's parent company. Senator Chris Murphy joked that he was planning to introduce legislation to invoke the Defense Production Act to mandate the continued manufacture of Choco Taco.
Ken says 45 new recipes were posted, 18 wrong flavors in those mixes.
Oh wow.
That's the problem. And then once they get that and it looks like it's the one, it's the right one because it has the most or a high number of mixes, people start using that one, and it turns out to be the wrong one, and that's the nightmare that's been that database forever.
Yeah, of course. Now, there's Klondike saying it's not a PR stunt. They're saying, basically saying they didn't know how much the people loved that that product.
How did they not know? That was like the number one seller. Like, you go every time I ever went to the gas station, that's like what most people grab, like at a truck stop.
Yeah, when I was stuck in a truck stop in Virginia Beach this week, I looked for it, couldn't find it. It was already gone. And people think keeping recipes private doesn't fuck up the database because it's private. Wrong.
I was gonna say, yeah, even if it's private, it still messes up the database.
Because it's still part of the database, yeah.
Yep, it still shows up as a flavor in the database, wrong or not.
Loran required to be renamed to be sold in the UK now.
Yeah, and if you're doing that, I mean, unless you have a cross-reference flavoring thing, if someone's looking for, well, I can't find Lorenz in ELR, I'm just gonna put it in. Yeah, there we go. Another wrong flavor. And it's partially their fault, but it's partially not. It's like, it should be the same. A flavor should be a flavor. You shouldn't, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, different vendors not using the same flavor names. Yeah, that's another one we can't really figure out a whole lot of, except for, yeah.
Some of it's copyright stuff. They're trying to avoid
like
copyright strikes.
Like over at Chef's, how they do the rebottled range and all that, where, the FA, they have the larger bottles, and it's what do you call it? Flavor Creative, yes. Yep. So people are going to put it in on their Flavor Creative, not Flavor Art.
Which it used to be SC.
No, SC is Super Concentrates. That's totally different. You're thinking FE. You're thinking Flavor Express.
Flavor Express, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
No,
FE.
Yeah.
But FE and FE, FAFC, all the same thing.
Yeah, well, Flavor Express is different than Flavor Art, obviously. But Flavor Express and Super Concentrates are both the same. They're both Chinese. They both, friction. What's up, brother?
We need to follow. They should all be labeled under FU, just to get over with. Just label them all FU from now on. That's what they need to be in the database. FU.
Yep.
That way, they're all under one thing. If it starts with an F, it's probably in this category.
Pretty much.
But then again, that's not true. Then you got Flavorsmith. It's like you just mentioned.
Yeah, well, that's a new company that's.
Yep, it's a nightmare out there. Yeah, this is going to be a long thing. Be patient and be nice. Be kind to the people that are dealing with this. It's not a large database. A lot of Ken and TZ are, doing God's work. It's a lot. Very limited resources for how many people are going through it, doing the best they can with a very dauntless task at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the end, there's still going to be a mess. Even with best intentions, there's still going to be some questionable situations.
All right, Michelle, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
What do you do when you get to the end and you got all these flavorings that don't even exist anymore?
Yeah.
But yet someone might still have that flavor and they want to keep the recipe up, or for nostalgic reasons, you want to keep that recipe up. So you're keeping a bunch of flavors that nobody can get or ever mix with.
Yeah.
In the database to keep a recipe alive that's been gone for like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, not quite sure. I don't want to say how they can. Yeah, that's tough decisions that are gonna have to be made, and not everybody's gonna be happy.
No.
But there's nothing that can be done about it. It's just, it is what it is.
It's to make it more structured and easier. And this way, here we have a more balanced database. In the end, it should be easier to mix with flavorings that are available now.
Yeah.
And yeah, Fitty, that's true too. There's no end because of what Ken just said. 45 new profiles, 18 wrong flavorings.
Mm-hmm.
That's still going to be a problem unless you do close it off so people can't publicly put stuff in.
Yeah.
In the end, that might be your only option, is to shut it afterwards. And then you got to have someone, it's never ending then, because then it becomes the whole, someone's going to have to add those to the database as they come on the market.
True.
New flavorings. And like with SSA's new releases, when they did the Nom Noms and the Build City different releases and a bunch of different drops, all those have to go in.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. Yeah, that would be nice, but that's another nightmare, Ken. I mean, sorry, you guys. It's not a perfect system. It's never going to be perfect, but they're doing their best to try and clean it up, because it's been something that's been confusing a lot of us for a long time.
Oh, exactly.
One of the things is you put something in, you see that has like 1,000, 2,000 recipes made on it. You think it's the right one because that's what it says on your bottle, but it turns out the bottle was one of the relabeled bottles, or they changed something on the bottle and labeled it backwards. Sweet could even be in the opposite spot. That's, some of them are just like that. They got sweet after or before.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's labeled in there, and it's not the correct one. Or there's actually another one that has like 10,000 recipes on it, but you didn't see that because it doesn't show up first because you typed it the wrong way.
Yep.
Because you typed it the way it's on the bottle, which should be the right one, but it isn't.
Nope.
I've dealt that a couple times.
Laura said long ago he wouldn't shut it down that way. Yep. I think we're running out of steam here quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut this puppy down a few minutes early. I'm going to close the poll. Strawberry jam will be for the 21st. Banana comes in second at 26%. I'm surprised Bakery Lemon only got 7% or 6%. It'd be a fun one to play with. Maybe we'll reintroduce it later on. Maybe not put it up against such heavy hitters like Strawberry and Banana.
You did. Strawberry, Banana, and Boysenberry, you put it against 3 heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Just one last thank you to Ken and TZ for doing what you're doing, and Fitty for being an advocate to try and also point out the fact that they're doing a lot. Thank you.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, guys, thank you much. Everyone, remember, no show next week. I will be out of town 2 p.m., so in like an hour and 6 minutes. Tim's going live on his channel to make up from yesterday's show, doing grapefruit. Oh, okay, Fitty, that works. I was wondering if you had gotten if your streak was still alive or not. You put it on pause. Okay. So we'll figure something out for a couple weeks. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Tim, if you want to put the schedule back up. Yep. Ken, thank you for everything you do in the community, because you are one of the first mixers I ever followed. Tomorrow night.
Been here for a while.
Yeah, tomorrow night we have, what's on noted tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night is Cinnamon Danish.
Oh, okay. Is it?
Yeah.
Any guest? Any special guest? Is it?
I think we do have a special guest. I can't remember who, would have to look, but I do believe we have special guests.
All right, let's see. I'll look here. Noted podcast.
See if Daniel's quicker.
Let's see. Tomorrow's the 8th. Oh no, tomorrow's recipe week, dude.
Oh, is it recipe week? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And Linda's going to be on.
Linda, that's right.
Yep, plain and vanilla custards, strawberries and cream, Jack Snake starfruit, and rice recipes. And you're gonna have Linda Marie.
All right, so I mixed up ahead too. Good, I'm good. That's what it was. I mixed up for a few weeks ahead, so I'm trying to remember which one's which.
There you go.
Because I try to mix ahead of time because I'm the one that actually lets it steep. So, yeah, I've got a lot of mixes. A lot of single flavor tests all over here.
I believe it. Alrighty, gang. And like I always say, be safe, wash your hands, don't talk to strangers. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. And don't forget to check out Tim here at 2 p.m. Bye, everybody.
Bye.